All right, number 22, it shows us a net of a 3D figure. And when we say net, that just means it's a three-dimensional figure that has been cut apart, kind of like a cereal box or something. So we have this triangular prism that's been chopped up and laid out flat. And it asks us to find the surface area. When it says surface area, we're just finding the area of every face and adding it all together. So looking at the triangle at the top, let's go ahead and start there. We know that this is going to be base times height divided by 2. And when I look at the length of the base here, I don't see a number identified right on this part. But if I go straight across to the other side of this rectangle, you'll see how this length of 6 matches up perfectly with this. So 6 is also the length of this base here, that's 6 feet. So we can say that the area equals 6 times the height of 4. We're not going to use 5 here. This is the slant height. 4 goes straight up and down. It meets at a right angle. We don't see a right angle here, but it's going straight up and down. So we're going to use 4 for the height. So that's 6 times 4 divided by 2. That gives us 24 divided by 2, which is 12. So 12 is the area just for this triangle, 12 feet squared. And this triangle matches this triangle. So that one is also 12 feet squared. And now we can focus on the rectangles. Looking at the main one in the middle, we see that this is 6 this way. And if I go straight up and down, I don't have a number directly on that line segment that I just did. But if I kind of slide left and right, I can see that this line segment corresponds with this line segment. And if that length is 10, that means that this length is 10. So we can put a 10 here, here, and here. So the area for this would be 6 times 10 area, and that gives us 60 square feet. So that's just for this, 60 square feet. So far we have 12 for the triangle, 12 for this triangle, and then 60 for this. Let's find the area for this length right here. If I look at that length going straight up and down, I see that that is 10. And I need to find the length of this side right here. Well, if I try to do the same thing I did before and try to go up and down like this, I don't see a number that goes along with it. So I need to find another line segment that matches this. So we have to kind of think, if I were to fold this back together, what other line segment would match this? And hopefully you can see that if we bring this back together, that these two line segments right here would correspond with each other. So this would come together to touch this, which means if this is 5, the length of this is 5. And we can say the same thing on this side as well. Okay, so this is 5, this is 5, and let's find the area of that. We have a 10 by 5. 10 times 5 gives us 50. This is also 10 by 5, that's 50. And we can just add those numbers together. So again, we had 50 and 50. Let's do that here. 50 plus 50. We also had 12 and 12. And last but not least, we had the 60. So if I focus on that, let's add it all together. Zeros plus 2 plus 2 plus 0, that gives me 4. And then we have 5 and 5 make 10. 11, 12, plus 6 equals 18. So 184 feet squared would be the total surface area. And that is answer choice A.